Get ready with me for work while I tell you rules I have for my future kids. For preference, these are for my teenage kids. The first rule is my kids will have a curfew until they're at least 18, but they won't have a bedtime. Growing up, I never really had a bedtime, and I think it was really helpful because I knew I was going to be tired if I didn't go to bed. Obviously, my parents had my phone shut off, so like I wasn't doing just random stuff, but I could stay up reading if I wanted to. But I think curfews are important because when you're out with your friends, you're not really thinking about how tired you're going to be the next day. My kids are not allowed to have phones until high school. I didn't get a real phone until high school, and I feel like it helped me with my communication skills so much. Like, I wasn't glued to my phone. I knew how to interact with people. My kids are not allowed to date until they're at least 16. I think it's absolutely crazy to have your parents driving you around to dates. If my kid is gonna date at 16, my family really needs to know this person, and if my family doesn't really know this person, then that person has to get to know our family, and we have to get to know this person before they can like go on their own little dates. And that's mainly because I was raised to date to marry, and so at 16, 90% of the time you're not gonna marry that person. So in the end, I do want to just protect my children's hearts and their relationships and heartbreak. The last rule also kind of applies to when they're children, but I am not paying my kids to do household chores. I'll pay them to do like above and beyond chores, but they have to do their laundry, they have to clean their room, they have to clean their bathroom that they use. Like, those are the expectations. I'm not gonna pay them for that for being a part of our family. But if, like, let's say I wanted the windows washed, I could pay my kids to wash the windows. But leading into being a teenager, I'm not gonna just be paying for everything they want. So when they do get to the certain age, like 16, they're gonna be expected to have to get a job to pay for themselves. Certain stuff. Let me know if you want a part 2.